Welcome to The Explainer. So picture this. You're sitting on the couch during a massive, hype-filled global sporting event, and you're totally bewildered by whatever is happening on the screen. Well, if that's you, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the YouTube channel Offside Blueprint. But honestly, we're not just looking at a list of uploads here. We're going to treat this channel's highly curated content as your ultimate strategic pre-game briefing. We're going to take you from a casual, maybe slightly confused fan to someone who can literally spot the winning strategies unfolding right in front of you on the pitch. Let's get into it. Okay, check this out. This exact quote right from the channel's bio perfectly captures the casual fan's dilemma. You're watching football and you have no idea what just happened. It's a wildly universal experience, isn't it? I mean, the whistle blows, players are sprinting in what looks like completely random directions, the crowd goes absolutely nuts, and you're just sitting there turning to your buddy asking, wait, why didn't that goal count? Offside Blueprint knows exactly who you are, and they've tailored their entire approach to curing that specific brand of sports-induced anxiety. And they do it with remarkable precision. 18, that's the magic number. With just 3.19K subscribers and exactly 18 highly focused videos, we're dealing with an incredibly efficient, specialized playbook here, rather than some bloated, overwhelming catalog. You know, in an era where creators are just pumping out daily content to feed the algorithm, Offside Blueprint took a totally different route. They've built this lean, highly intentional syllabus. You literally don't have to sift through hundreds of hours of filler. You just need to execute this exact 18-play strategy. So here's the curriculum for our briefing today. We'll be covering 1, the Ultimate Fan Playbook, 2, mastering football basics, 3, navigating tournament structure, 4, modern tech and spectacle, and finally 5, ready for kickoff. It's all organized to take you from a confused spectator right to an informed, ready-to-watch fan before that referee blows the whistle. All right, let's start with Phase 1, the Ultimate Fan Playbook. This 3-step bootcamp tracks perfectly with how the channel actually structures its own educational journey. Step 1, learn the game. Step 2, understand the tournament. And Step 3, enjoy the hype. Think about it. You simply can't appreciate the sheer genius of a team's winning strategy if you don't first understand these 3 tiers. You've got to learn the basic mechanics of the game, then grasp how the tournament mathematically functions, and finally, you have to absorb the surrounding hype that makes the event this massive global spectacle. It's basically a sequential ladder to total football literacy. Moving right along to Phase 2, mastering football basics. Now, with runtimes hovering around 8 minutes and 7.5 minutes, these oldest videos on the channel serve as your absolutely critical 101 level classes. This is where you actually put in the real work. Because look, Offside Blueprint knows you can't possibly decode a manager's winning strategy if you don't even know the difference between a center back and a holding midfielder, right? By dedicating these longer, structured blocks of time to breaking down every single position and every single rule, the channel ensures you have those fundamental building blocks completely locked in. But notice the strategic shift here. We're moving from a deep 7.5-minute general dive into a hyper-efficient 3-minute update. And man, the results speak for themselves. That tournament-specific update completely exploded to 473,000 views. It just proves exactly what the casual fan is looking for right before a major tournament. Once you have that baseline knowledge established, you want quick, actionable intelligence. Just 3 minutes to understand the new rules so you can immediately recognize when a team leverages them to gain a strategic, match-winning advantage. Which brings us to Phase 3, navigating tournament structure. Now, the crucial takeaway here is the sheer efficiency. Learning the incredibly complex mechanics of both the group stage and the knockout stage takes exactly 3 minutes and 1 second each. I mean, that is surgical precision. And understanding the structure is absolutely vital for recognizing team strategies. Think about it. A team might play super defensively and settle for a boring draw on the group stage just to secure a critical point. But that exact same team, they'll unleash a completely different, highly aggressive, attacking strategy in the knockout stage where it's literally do or die. These bite-sized videos give you the exact context you need to understand why teams are making those massive tactical shifts. And once you wrap your head around that broader mathematical structure, they hit you with this. A quick 4-minute primer from just 5 days ago, highlighting the specific 2026 matchups you absolutely cannot miss. The channel is essentially acting as your personal viewing coordinator. They're cutting through all the noise of dozens of scheduled matches to tell you exactly where the most intense, high-stakes strategic battles are actually going to take place. Moving on to Phase 4, modern tech and spectacle. By comparing the event to super familiar concepts like a Super Bowl halftime show, the channel effectively translates all that massive international hype for an American audience. It's really a masterclass in relatable education. If you're trying to explain the sheer scale and cultural weight of a global football tournament to someone who mostly just watches American sports, framing it around the pomp and circumstance of the Super Bowl instantly bridges that gap. It basically gives the viewer permission to just enjoy the spectacle, the drama, and the pageantry, which is honestly a huge part of the whole fan experience. Finally, we hit Phase 5, ready for kickoff. You can feel this incredible momentum leading right up to kickoff. The channel pivots almost instantly from teaching the basics 2 weeks ago to dropping a wild video on secret AI just 1 hour ago. Do you see how this perfectly mimics the mounting adrenaline of an approaching match? 2 weeks out, you're calmly studying the rulebook. But as the tournament actually commences, the info becomes rapid, real-time, and highly tactical. I mean, you're suddenly learning about the actual artificial intelligence systems that teams and referees are actively using to influence the outcome of the game. And look at this. Just 21 hours ago, this upload serves as your final 3-minute and 27-second checklist right before you sit down on the couch to watch. It's basically the creator looking you right in the eye and saying, okay, training it over. The briefing is complete. Here is the absolute distillation of everything you need to keep in your head as that very first ball is kicked. It takes all that theory we've been talking about and grounds it into immediate, actionable excitement. So, we'll wrap up our explainer today with this awesome, provocative title from just 2 days ago. You see, the true value of this 18-video briefing isn't just knowing the rules. It's that you can finally see the whole board clearly. You're actually equipped to evaluate real, team-winning strategies based on actual knowledge. So I'll leave you with this. Armed with your brand new Ultimate Fan Playbook, the next time you turn on a match, are you going to be watching as a confused spectator? Or as a tactical expert ready to spot the winning move?